What the fuck did I just watch, bruh? They just robbed Rico Verhoeven. They deadass just robbed him. This shit is not a drill. We all know how corrupt boxing is. We've all known this. We know how corrupt it is, right? But like so blatantly, like in front of our faces, and now we're supposed to look at Usyk as a champion. The ref just fucked up the whole timeline. This one little fucking guy got to dictate Rico's future. Rico should be a champion right now. And maybe not. Who knows? This is like a what if, because he did get hurt, and there is a possibility that Usyk would have stopped him in 12, but we don't get to see that and we don't get to know. So if we're gonna play like that, if we're gonna be slimy as fuck, then Rico is a champion, bro. In my eyes, Rico is a champion. He would have won the 12. What are you gonna do about it? Because we didn't get to see it, guys. As the fight was going on, I had notes right here. Look, I had the notes going round by round because this fight was competitive. No, it was not competitive. This fight was not competitive. But while the rounds were going, I wanted to know, okay, this is what happened in the round one. This is who I gave it to. Yada, yada, yada. So I can like be very unbiased. But as the rounds were going by, the most you could give Usyk before that stoppage was max 2 rounds. But I gave him 1 round only. And the success Usyk was only having was the uppercut. Yes. And I believe it was the uppercut that dropped Rico. But why would he stop the fight? This fucking little weasel of a ref. You fucking slimy bitch, bro. Why would you do that to him? And we like there has to be a way we can overturn this. Like literally, okay. So we're round 11 and Rico is cruising by. Usyk looks like he's slowing down. Anytime Usyk tries to, even land a big punch, Rico would smother him, clinch him, throw rabid shots, go to the body. Usyk will shell up, look tired. It looks like he's gassing out. We don't see that second win. Rico also looks good. He still has that spring in his step, but then he just gets dropped. I believe there's still 10 seconds left. And I know before that, let's just say Rico does, like, let's just say hypothetically in another timeline, Rico wins the fight. We go to 12th round. He survives. There would have been like backlash because when Rico gets dropped, he takes his time to get up. His mouthpiece fell off. So he takes his time to walk to his corner. Corner is low-key stumbling. I ain't gonna lie, them boys were stalling. Them boys, they was pulling out the crafty, stalling time. Hey, shout out to the boys, bro. Cornerman trying to wash the mouthpiece. Hey, all of a sudden this boy's shaking, so he's dropping the mouthpiece. And you could see Usyk was getting mad. And if Rico would have won that fight, people would have pointed at that moment and be like, oh no, they would have been a little whiny bitches. But all right, they get back into the fight. I believe there's 10 seconds left. All he had to do was survive for 10 seconds, and he does survive. Don't let anyone say that Rico Verhoeven did not survive that. He survived the last 10 seconds. And the bell rings. Usyk is still throwing punches. He's still throwing punches after the bell. It's not Usyk's fault though, because he's like a fucking pit bull with a kid, bro. Like he sees a kid. Whoa, pause, hold on. No, he does not see the kid. I mean the pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Like he just smells blood and he's going for the kill. So you have to damn near like snatch him off in order to stop him from raining more punches. So the ref steps in, covers Rico. In my mind, I'm like, okay, Rico survives. We're going to the 12th round. Is he gonna survive the 12th round? No, this motherfucker stepped in to stop the fight after the bell rung. He's still standing, mind you. This guy did not get dropped after the fact. He's hurt, of course. He just got dropped. But he's still standing. I never thought I would see this much of a level of corruption. And throughout the fight, you just see the commentators coping. They're coping for their guy. At one point, Usyk is doing his traditional, when he does a quick prayer, salutes to God. You see one of the commentators saying, oh,
it looks like Usyk is praying to God. It looks as if he's in a trance right now. He's not looking like himself.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up. We gotta stop making excuses for these boxers, because we're all like any other mixed martial artist has taken a boxing match is already at a disadvantage. Whatever Usyk did that didn't prepare right, came in heavy, looked more flat-footed. Let's just say he pulled a Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou. He underestimated Rico, but that's not Rico. We shouldn't take that win away from Rico. Like that shouldn't be a reason why. Oh, let's make excuses for Usyk. No, that's Usyk's fault. This motherfucker's been training boxing only. Rico is a kickboxing GOAT. Coming into this fight, Rico was not known for power punches. Rico was not known for his boxing ability. But he's known for a decent gas tank. He's known for having that championship heart, and he proved that in this fight. He proved that he wasn't going to get finished in the 11th round, but they still snatched it away from him. And guys, we're going to see this rematch, and most likely Usyk's going to beat Rico this time. I do believe if we do, and this is how they're going to make their money. I mean, there's going to be a rematch regardless. I was gonna come here making funny jokes, being like, "Oh, Usyk, did Usyk sneeze 3 times today?"
Sick for the past 3 days. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times.
Hey, Usyk was not feeling I very feel he was not doing that. He was not feeling it at all. But I guess Usyk gets the last laugh, and I don't hate Usyk. I don't want this to be, oh, let's all hate on Usyk. This is not Usyk's fault. Usyk was just competing. Actually, Usyk was one of my favorite boxers, but this fucking weasel of a ref, this commission, this just corruption in boxing, it just really just rubs me the wrong way. You was waiting for a little opportunity, a slither of hope for Usyk to bail him out. I don't know what they paid you, bro, but you're a bitch. And I mean that sincerely. Look, this is the last 10 seconds. He's still chilling. Do I hear the bell? Bell rung right here. The bell rung right here. Bell rung right here. Usyk still throwing punches. Ref steps in. The hell? What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? Dead ass. I don't even care if DAZN or fucking copyrights me right there. The most dumb, idiotic ref of a fucking... I don't even know how to put this, bro. This is blatant corruption. There has to be a way. No, there's no way. If they corrupted, there's no way this motherfucker's getting that win. They're not giving They're not giving bro the win. All right, let's stop coping. But if there was even a slither of making this right, they would genuinely overturn this. But they're not. They don't care. They're just gonna look the other way. They're just gonna do the rematch. Usyk's gonna beat Rico this time because he's gonna come more prepared. He's not gonna underestimate him. He should know his game by now. He's a fucking goat of boxing. And then we're just gonna look back and be like, all right, that was we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna sweep this shit under the rug. We're just gonna act like Usyk is the greatest of all time. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Rico was beating him. Rico went to the body. Was very awkward with his step. He'll step through with his punches. Shakur is right. Usyk was not going to the body at all, really. Rico, on the other hand, he was actually going to the body. He had a really good game plan. Going to the body, opened up Usyk's head, and then over the middle portion of the rounds, we started seeing Rico land more significant strikes consistently. And Usyk was never able to get his footing. He would try to look for something to set up a big shot, but we get smothered. And then I forgot which round. It doesn't matter. But then one of the rounds, Usyk did look like he hurt Rico, and you just seen Usyk get that second win. But then at the last seconds of the round, Rico was smothering him, put him back in his place, start doing his thing. Bell rings. I don't even feel like breaking this fight down. Like, there's no point. Like, they robbed Rico. That's all.